The rain was falling like it did before. You held my hand, but your eyes looked away, like you already knew you couldn't stay. We had our moments, we had our time. Two broken hearts trying to make one life. But some goodbyes don't come with tears. They disappear slowly through the years. And I don't blame you, I don't blame me. Some roads were never meant for two hearts to meet. All the things we never said, the that stayed inside our heads. I loved you more than you could know, but pride wouldn't let my feelings show. Now every night when the world goes still, I hear your voice against my will. Some loves don't die, they simply into the things we never said. I found your picture in an old brown frame. For just one moment, nothing had changed. Your eyes were young and mine were too, before life taught us what time can do. We thought forever would wait for us. We thought love could survive on trust. But life moves faster than hearts can see, and sometimes letting go is mercy. I don't regret you, I never will. Some memories hurt because they mattered still. All the things we never said, the words that stayed inside our heads. You could know, but pride wouldn't let my feelings show. Now every night when the world goes still, I hear your voice against my will. Some loves don't die, they simply fade into the things we never. If I could turn the hands of time, I'd hold you close and lose my pride. I'd tell you all the words I hear. I'd say I loved you then, I love you still. But morning comes and life moves on. The night grows quiet and you are gone. Maybe some stories aren't meant to stay. Maybe love is what we learn from yesterday. All the things we never said still echo softly in my head. I loved you more than you could know. Even when I couldn't save. So here's to the years, here's to the tears, here's to the love that disappeared. Some memories never fade, they simply learn to live inside the things we never said. We used to talk until the morning light. Two restless hearts, two lives without a plan. You'd hold my hand beneath the porch light, and I believed you'd always understand. We never counted all the little things, the quiet moments that we took for free. A cup of coffee, your tired smile, the way you always waited there for me. We thought we had forever, so we never learned to say how much the little moments would mean to us someday. When we were still young, we thought love would wait. We thought tomorrow could never come too late. Now I would give anything for one more ordinary night, just to sit beside you and watch the world go by. When we were still young, we didn't know somehow the things we called forever were already leaving us then. Years have a way of changing everything. The silver in my hair, the lines around my eyes. I've learned that losing isn't always ending. Sometimes it's just love changing its disguise. I still remember how you said my name, like no one else had ever said it right. Funny how a memory can keep you warm on the coldest kind of night. And now I finally understand what time was trying to say. We don't miss the years behind us, we miss who we were that day. When we were still young, we thought love would wait. We thought tomorrow could never come too late. Now I would give anything for one more ordinary night, just to sit beside you and watch the world go by. When we were still young, already leaving us then. If I could have 1 minute from all those years ago, I wouldn't ask for riches, I wouldn't ask to know. I'd just look into your eyes and hold you a little longer, because the heart remembers what the mind forgets with time. When we were still young, we thought we knew it all. We never saw the seasons waiting just beyond the door. Now I know the greatest love isn't always the one that stays. Sometimes it's the one that changes who you are. When we were still young, we had more than we could see, and somewhere in those simple days, you left a piece of you with me. So if you're listening somewhere, I hope you're doing fine. Somewhere between then and now, your memory still lives in mine. We were only young, we thought we had forever. There was a time I couldn't face the night. Your empty chair was all I saw. I kept your letters by my bedside, like somehow they could change it all. I wore your memory like an old coat, too heavy but too hard to throw away. And every song we used to listen to could bring me back to yesterday. The time doesn't ask permission, it simply carries on. And somewhere in the silence, I learned to be alone. I learned to live without you. I learned to sleep alone. Broken hearts can still find their way home. I still remember loving you. I still remember why. But I don't need to hold the past to keep your memory alive. I learned to live without you, and somehow I'm alright. I stopped waiting for your footsteps, stopped looking for your car, stopped wondering if you miss me, wherever in the world you are. And smiled instead of cried. Funny how the deepest wounds can slowly lose their bite. No, I don't hate you, and I don't wish you pain. So change each other. You taught me how to open. You taught me how to fall. And when you walked away, you taught me I could survive it all. I learned to live without you, but I never learned to forget the beautiful years we gave each other and the promises we meant. I don't need another ending. I don't need another chance. I don't need some stories found their meaning long after they have passed. I learned to live without you. Now I understand. Sometimes letting go of someone is how you finally find yourself again. So wherever you are tonight, I hope you're doing fine. I don't need you back, I just needed time. I used to know the woman in the mirror before your shadow covered up her light. I gave you every piece of who I was and called it love because it felt so right. I learned to smile when I was breaking. I learned to stay when I should have gone. I kept forgiving every little silence until I couldn't hear my own heart anymore. I thought loving you meant losing nothing. I never knew what love could cost. Sometimes the hardest thing to find is the person you were before you got lost. I lost myself loving you, somewhere between the lies and truth. I gave you all I had inside, and somewhere along the way I left myself behind. I don't regret the loving you, I just regret forgetting me for you. Now I'm picking up the pieces of a heart I almost threw away. I lost myself loving you. There were nights I whispered to the ceiling, asking what I did to make you change. I blame the woman in the mirror for every distance I could never explain. I made excuses for your silence. I called your absence something I could bear. But love shouldn't make you feel invisible, or someone standing right there. Then one morning I looked in the mirror and finally saw my eyes. There was a woman underneath the sadness who was still waiting for her life. I lost myself loving you. I just regret forgetting me for you. Now I'm picking up the pieces of a heart I almost threw away. I lost myself loving you. So take your memories with you. Take every promise that you made. Take the years I can't recover. Take the tears I never showed. But leave me something precious that I thought I lost forever. The woman who still knows her worth. The woman who can love herself again. I lost myself loving you, but I found something stronger too. I found the courage to let go of everything that kept me small. I gave you all I had inside, but I won't leave myself behind. Some endings aren't a failure, they're the beginning of your life. I lost myself loving you, and now I'm finding me again. Maybe that was the lesson, maybe that was the truth. I didn't lose my life without you. I found it again when I finally stopped losing myself to you. Your coffee cup is still beside the window, though I haven't seen you in so long. Funny how a little thing like that can make a lonely woman miss someone. I kept the keys you left upon the table. I kept the photograph inside my drawer. Not because I'm waiting for you, darling, I just don't know what memories are for. Some things we keep, some things we lose, some things we never get to choose. Somewhere between goodbye and forever, I still hear your voice calling my name. Somewhere between what was and what could be, I learned that love and loss can feel the same. We were never meant to last forever, but that doesn't mean our love was wrong. Some people stay for just a season and somehow live inside you all alone. I've grown older since the day you left me. The silver where the darkness used to be, and I've learned to sit alone in silence without being afraid of what I'll see. I don't search for you in every stranger. I don't ask the night where you have gone. But sometimes when the rain hits my window, I remember how you held me when I was young. We don't always understand why the good things have to end, but some endings leave behind a love that never really ends. Somewhere between goodbye and forever, I still hear your voice calling my name. I learned that love and loss can feel the same. We were never meant to last forever, but that doesn't mean our love was wrong. Some people stay for just a season and somehow live inside you all along. If I could see you one more time, I wouldn't ask you to come home. I'd simply thank you for the years and tell you I survived alone. Because you taught me how to love, and losing you taught me something more. That sometimes closing one old door is how we find another open door. Somewhere between goodbye and forever, there is a place where memories remain. Not every love is meant to be forgotten. Not every scar is meant to fade. We were never meant to last forever, but I'll always be grateful that we tried. Somewhere between goodbye and forever, a part of us will always be alive. So here's to you, wherever you are. I don't need you to come back, I just needed to know that what we had was real. I used to know the woman in the mirror before your shadow covered up her light. I gave you every piece of who I was and called it love because it felt so right. I learned to smile when I was breaking. I learned to stay when I should have gone. I kept forgiving every little silence until I couldn't hear my own heart anymore. I thought loving you meant losing nothing. I never knew what love could cost. Sometimes the hardest thing to find is the person you were before you got lost. I lost myself loving you, somewhere between the lies and truth. I gave you all I had inside, and somewhere along the way I left myself behind. I don't regret the love we knew, I just regret forgetting me for you. Now I'm picking up the pieces of a heart I almost threw away. I lost myself loving you. There were nights I whispered to the ceiling, asking what I did to make you change. I blamed the woman in the mirror for every distance I could never explain. I made excuses for your silence. I called your absence something I could bear. But love shouldn't make you feel invisible while someone's standing right there. Then one morning I looked in the mirror and finally saw my eyes. There was a woman underneath the sadness who was still waiting for her life. I lost myself loving you, somewhere between the lies and truth. I gave you all I had inside, and somewhere along the way I left myself behind. I don't regret the love we knew, I just regret forgetting me for you. Now I'm picking up the pieces of a heart I almost threw away. I lost myself loving you. So take your memories with you, take every promise that you made, Take the years I can't recover. Take the tears I never showed, but leave me something precious. I walked through nights that had no ending. I've cried where no one could see. I've carried dreams inside a suitcase and wondered what became of me. I've said goodbye to people I loved. I've watched some beautiful things disappear, and there were days I almost gave up when the weight of life became too hard to bear. But somewhere underneath the sorrow, a little voice inside me said, just breathe a little longer. This isn't where your story ends. I'm still standing after everything I've been through. I'm still breathing with a heart that's beating true. You can take the years behind me, you can take the tears I cry, but you can't take the woman who refused to lose her light. I'm still standing, and tonight I'm alive. I've learned that strength ain't always shouting. Sometimes strength is getting out of bed. Sometimes it's forgiving your own heart for all the things you wish you'd never said. I've stopped chasing yesterday, stopped asking why some doors had to close. 'Cause every road that broke me taught me how to find my way back home. And I don't need to be fearless, I just need to keep moving on. Even the darkest midnight eventually meets the dawn. I'm still standing after everything I've been through. I'm still breathing with a heart that's beating true. You can't take the years behind me, you can't take the tears I cry, but you can't take the woman who refused to lose her light. I'm still standing, and tonight I'm alive. I got scars beneath this dress, I got stories in these eyes. I've loved and lost and loved again. I've fallen more than once in life, but every time the world said you don't have anything left, I found a little more courage waiting underneath my chest. And I'm still standing, not because the road was kind. I'm still standing because I refuse to leave myself behind. Every tear became a lesson, every wound became a song. if you're somewhere in the darkness, thinking you can't make it through, take one more breath, take one more step. You may be stronger than you ever knew. There's an old house at the end of the road where the windows still remember us, a little garden we never finished, and a porch that used to hold our trust. I drove past there just the other evening for the first time in so many years. For a moment I could almost hear you laughing softly through the summer air. Funny how a place can keep what two people couldn't hold. Walls remember everything, even when the hearts grow old. In the house we left behind, there are pieces of you and me, 1,000 little memories that time could never make disappear. We thought we were leaving everything when we closed that door and drove away. But some places live inside your heart long after you've gone away. The house we left behind still knows our names. There was a crack beside the kitchen window where the afternoon light used to fall. You would dance while making coffee, and I would pretend I didn't watch at all. We were young enough to believe that love was something life couldn't touch. We didn't know how quickly seasons change. We didn't know that forever cost so much. We thought we'd have tomorrow, we thought we'd have the years, but tomorrow doesn't promise what the heart wants to keep near. In the house we left behind, there are pieces of you and me, 1,000 little memories that time could never make disappear. We thought we were leaving everything when we closed that door and drove away. But some places live inside your heart long after you've gone away. The house we left behind still knows our names. If I could walk through that doorway just one more time tonight, I'd listen to the silence and let the memories come alive. I wouldn't change the ending, I wouldn't ask you to stay. I'd simply thank that little house for giving us those those days. And the house we left behind, our younger selves are still there, still laughing in the kitchen, still dreaming without a care. And though the years have taken us to places neither one could see, I'll always carry that old house and the woman you once loved in me. The house we left behind was never just a home. It was the place where we became who we were. So let the rain fall on those windows, let the old garden grow wild. Some memories don't need returning, they only need remembering. I used to wait beside the telephone, counting every hour you were gone. I used to wonder what I did wrong, just to keep a love that wasn't holding on. I'd read your silence like a letter, looking for a reason to believe. I gave you more than I had promised, and asked for less than I deserved to receive. But years have a way of teaching what pride refuses to hear. Love isn't supposed to leave you living in constant fear. I don't beg for love anymore, I don't knock on a closing door. If you want me, come and meet me halfway. If you don't, I'll find my own way. I've spent too many nights trying to prove that I was enough. Now I know the truth, my darling. Real love never asks you to beg for love. I don't beg for love anymore. I've learned the difference between lonely and being alone with peace. I've learned that silence can be beautiful when you're finally free. I don't need another promise written in the middle of the night. I need someone whose actions make their words feel right. I've lived enough years to know what my heart can survive, and I won't trade my dignity just to say that someone's mine. I don't beg for love. call me when the moon is high. You can say you finally understand, but I won't go back to being someone who disappears inside another man's hands. I got scars, I've got history, I've got a heart that's still alive. And after everything I've been through, I finally know how to choose my life. I don't beg for love anymore. I've learned what my heart is worth. I won't trade my peace for promises or make myself smaller for someone else's world. If you love me honestly. If you leave, then leave me free. Because the greatest love I ever found was the day I finally chose me. I don't beg for love anymore. The door is open, but I won't stand there waiting. If you want my heart, come with yours. There's an old house at the end of the road where the windows still remember us. A little garden we never finished, and a porch that used to hold our trust. I drove past there just the other evening for the first time in so many years. And for a moment I could almost hear you laughing softly through the summer air. Funny how a place can keep what two people couldn't hold. Walls remember everything, even when the hearts grow old. In the house we left behind, there are pieces of you and me. 1,000 little memories that time could never make disappear. We thought we were leaving everything, and we closed that door and drove away. But some places live inside your heart long after you've gone away. The house we left behind still knows our names. There was a crack beside the kitchen window where the afternoon light used to fall. You would dance while making coffee, and I would pretend I didn't watch it all. We were young enough to believe that love was something life couldn't touch. We didn't know how quickly seasons change. We didn't know that forever costs so much. We thought we'd have tomorrow, we thought we'd have the years, but tomorrow doesn't promise. I remember the night you left me. The rain was falling soft and slow. You stood beneath that old street light, and I knew you had to go. I wanted to ask you to stay there. I wanted to say I was afraid, but some words arrived too late, and some goodbyes cannot be delayed. So I watched you disappear with tears I wouldn't let you see. And somewhere in that moment, a part of you left me. That was the last time I loved you, the last time I called called you mine. The last time I believed forever could survive the hands of time. I carried you for many years inside a heart you couldn't see. But the last time I loved you was the night I finally chose me. Kept your photograph for years behind a book beside my bed. Not because I wanted you back, but because I couldn't erase what we had. We were young and we were foolish. We thought life could conquer all. We didn't know that even beautiful things can sometimes have to fall. And every year that passed made the memory softer somehow, until I could remember your face without asking why or how. That was the last time I loved you, the last time I called you mine. The last time I believed forever could survive the hands of time. I carried you for many years inside a heart you couldn't see. But the last time I loved you was the night I finally chose me. If I saw you now, I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't ask you where you've been. I'd simply smile and thank the stranger who once taught me how to love again. Because some people enter our lives not to stay until the end, but to leave us with a lesson we carry long after they have gone. That was the last time I loved you, but it wasn't the last time I loved. There were still songs inside my heart. There were still dreams I hadn't touched. And somewhere beyond the sorrow, I found a woman I had lost. The woman who could smile again without remembering the cost. That was the last time I loved you, and now I finally understand. Losing you didn't end my story. It gave me back my life. The rain has stopped now. The street is quiet. And when I think of you, I don't hurt anymore. I just remember. I just remember. Of love beneath 1,000 different skies, I watch the seasons change before my eyes. I've held a newborn close against my heart, and I've watched some beautiful things depart. I've danced in rooms where nobody knew my name. I've cried alone and smiled through all the pain. I've lost some people I was sure would stay, and somehow found the strength to face another day. Life never promised easy, it never promised fair, but every road I traveled left something with me there. I'm grateful for the life I lived, for every love, for every tear, for every door that closed behind me, and every road that brought me here. I'm grateful for the broken moments, for the dreams that didn't come true, 'cause every piece of yesterday made me the woman standing here with you. I'm grateful for the life I lived. I've learned that time is not our enemy, it's just a river carrying us along. The faces change, the photographs grow older, but the love we gave can still remain strong. I've stopped regretting what I couldn't change, stopped counting all the years I left behind, because the heart was never meant to live anywhere but in the present time. And if tomorrow takes me somewhere I've never been before, I'll walk there without fear. I've walked through worse than this before. I'm grateful for the life I lived, for every love, for every tear, for every hand that held me close, and every soul that brought me here. I'm grateful for the nights I stumbled, for the mornings I survived, for every time I thought I couldn't and somehow stayed alive. I'm grateful for the life I lived. If I could sit beside the woman I was 30 years ago, I'd tell her not to fear the endings. She has so much more to know. I tell her, hold the ones you love a little longer when you can. Say the words before they're silent, and don't be afraid to take a chance. And when your heart gets broken, don't believe that love is gone. Somewhere beyond the darkness there will always be another dawn. I'm grateful for the life I lived, for every scar beneath my skin, for every time I lost my way and found the road again. I'm grateful for the people who were here and those who left, for every love that shaped my heart, and every lesson I was given. I wouldn't change a single page, I wouldn't erase a single year, 'cause every grateful for the life I lived. I'm grateful that I stayed. So let the evening come softly, let the old songs play. I've loved, I've lost, I've laughed, I've cried. And if this is the last song I ever sing, let it be known I was here, I loved deeply, and I was grateful.